what's the plan for today? Seriously, what's the plan for today? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll, well, for one thing I need to eat. We can do that, right? Maybe some people are out doing some Entei raids. I don't know if people still care about those. It's been 4 days. But, yeah. Yeah, there's still stuff to do, right? Trainer Tips dad hats, by the way. Available for 9 more days at the link in the description. That's exciting, right? Have at least one 5K, or rather a 3.3K in a super incubator. Alright, well, it's a good Mankey. There are no legendary raids going on in downtown Long Beach right now, but there is an Electabuzz here. That's something I can easily solo, and I've been trying to do at least a raid a day, just in case. You know, you never know where the next EX invites are gonna go out, so I'm gonna hit up this Electabuzz. And while I do that, we can at least talk about some new information, some new discoveries that a certain redditor has made about raids, which is interesting, I think, for those of you who still care about the mechanics and how the game works, numbers and all that stuff. So I have to say shout out to Charter23 on Reddit for posting this information on the Silk Road. He's done a lot of research on raids and how they work. So he's discovered that there are rarity tiers for raids, meaning that each type of raid has a certain rate of occurrence. It's 25% for level 1 raids, 25% are level 2 raids, 20% level 3 raids, 10% unfortunately are level 4 raids, and 20% are level 5 or legendary raids. So legendary raids are more common than level 4 raids, which you've probably noticed by this point. He's also discovered that there's a 15-minute spawn break at the end of every hour, so from 45 minutes until the start of the next hour, no raids will spawn at gyms. Interesting. And he's also discovered that there is a 30-minute cooldown on raids, meaning there won't be another raid at a gym where a raid just ended for the next 30 minutes. So if there's a cooldown of 30 minutes between raids, there should be a maximum of 5 raids at one specific gym per day, but he found that the average gym holds 2 raids per day. Charter23 also says that a raid day lasts for 14 hours and 45 minutes, meaning 14 hours and 45 minutes from the time the first raid appears in your area, the last raids will end, or rather, no more raids will start spawning. The tricky thing is, the start time is different all around the world. So in his area, in Germany, the first raids start at 7 a.m., but here in Long Beach, I see raids starting at like 6 a.m., sometimes even earlier. I'll see eggs if I happen to wake up early for some reason. Alright, there we go. Electabuzz down. Did you expect anything different? 3 revives, 2 golden raspberries, 3 useless potions, 5 even more useless potions. Thanks, Niantic. There we go. And first ball. Cool. Super exciting, right? The last thing is that it seems like there's an equal chance for any gym to spawn a raid at any time throughout the day, given there isn't already a raid there, or it's not during the 15-minute raid break at the end of every hour. So what that means is sometimes during the day you'll see a lot of raids going on, and sometimes during the day you'll see not very many raids going on. But that's just the way things work out with probability. It's not that there's any one time where raids are more common, it just kind of happens that if a bunch of gyms stack up raids for a while, then there's no gyms to start new raids, so once those raids end, you'll see kind of a lull. And then when there's no raids going on at all the gyms around you, there are more open gyms for raids to potentially start. So that's kind of why you see them kind of come and go in waves throughout the day. Now, I'm hungry. Got my breakfast. It's breakfast. 2K's hatching. All I want at this point is that shiny Pichu. Delicious local restaurant. Try that again. Cut it. Cut the grocery shopping montage. 1, because it's boring and no one cares, and 2, because I realized I walked here. So, I'm not gonna buy groceries right now. Anything else? Nope, just a Go Plus that won't reconnect. Why does that happen? Okay, I got some groceries, but my Go Plus still won't connect, so I walked all the way home carrying this heavy bag and have nothing to show for it in Pokemon Go. So I was sitting on the couch trying to figure out what I should do, what I should say about Pokemon Go, and I fell asleep. And I woke up and decided, why not Pokemon Emerald instead? Time to live stream. Hopefully this time it's a success. I'm not relying on T-Mobile here, so chances are pretty good. Dad says hi. Hi, Dad. You remember the League Pass password yet? I'm trying to watch some more Pelicans games. I totally forgot I left this camera on. So, just finished a 2.5-hour live stream of Pokemon Emerald, and now I'm back to what do I do with Pokemon Go? You guys want to see me open some mail again? Alright. Let's keep it moving. Hey. Gen 3 right there. Grobo, Blastoise, that's dope. Hey Nick, it's Frank from San Diego. Yo, Frank. What's up, dude? Thanks, man. Sorry it took me a while to get to this. Hope to see you in San Diego again sometime soon, like this past weekend. Thank you, Frank, for the cards, for the figures, and it was good, dude. It was really cool seeing you again in San Diego. So, again, hopefully we get that EX raid invite, and I can come back down and we can all do Mewtwo raid together. Prime. I'm not gonna punch this one. This one's kind of heavy. Hi Nick, I really appreciate your videos and how you've created a positive community for Pokemon Go. Thank you for making beautiful, interesting, and kid-friendly videos. You're a Dutch-American fan from the East Coast, James West. East Coast James West. That's cool. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I just read what's in here. Are you ready? Oh. Thank you, James. My diabetes is starting to hurt. Alright, one more package for tonight. This is the last of my backed up packages, I hope. Oh, hey, sorry. I'm up here. One shirt with the Instinct on the sleeve. That's sick. A small. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. This blanket of shirts. To Nick from Gabe. I included a bunch of Pokemon Go, Pokemon Chicago shirts. Majority of them are Team Instinct. I know that's your team. Enjoy the shirts, and hopefully I'll see you when you get here in Chicago. Blimp Gabe. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Again, sorry. Sorry, it's October and I'm just now opening this, but these shirts are really cool. Appreciate it, man. So, as I'm sitting here finishing up this video, I just want to address something that some people have been sort of speculating about, and it's not Gen 3, it's about me. People think I'm bored with the game, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty bored at the moment. We are sort of in a lull for Pokemon Go content. We haven't had a major update, an actual new feature introduced to the game since June. In June we had the battle system update and we had raids introduced. We have had new raids introduced since June. We've had legendary raids, we have now EX raids, but the truth is, it's still raids. It's not a major update. It's not really new content, it's just a slightly different skin on the same content. Now obviously, the more time that passes, the more potential there is for a big update in Pokemon Go, and at this point we are overdue. Niantic is supposed to be on a quarterly update schedule. The third quarter of the year came and went with no major updates. So it's my hope that they're cooking up something big, something exciting, something that's going to really change the game, something beyond just adding new Pokemon, because I've said this since before Gen 2 even released. Adding new Pokemon is only exciting until you get the new Pokemon. At the moment, I've caught everything that I can catch without going to Europe again for Suicune. At this point, I have so much going on throughout the rest of this month that I can't travel back to Europe or Africa for Suicune, so I have to wait until it comes here, which is fine. I don't mind waiting, but there's literally one Pokemon left for me to catch in the game right now. I have all my best raid counters powered up. I have all my best gym meta counters powered up. There is really nothing for me to do as far as getting new stuff. One of the things that makes this game fun is playing with the community. Like when I went down to San Diego over the weekend, that was an amazing experience. It's so cool to see that many people and that many different people come together and enjoy the game together. So that's definitely something that keeps the game interesting for a lot of people. Travel is another thing that makes the game interesting for me personally, because I like to use the game to explore new locations as it was intended. Of course, I have some short trips coming up over the weekends, like I've said, but those are with friends, so I won't really be playing a whole lot. I'll try to shoot one video each weekend if I can. But because I have so many short trips planned throughout the month, I can't do any big trips at the moment, which prevents me from doing any, exciting international stuff for now. And yes, I could go out and grind and throw on a lucky egg and try to level up, but you guys know I've never really been a heavy grinder in this game, or really in any game. It's just not a fun way for me to play, to do the same things, the same actions over and over again. I like to use the game to get to new things and not the same things. And the reason I'm saying this is not to say I'm bored, I'm just making videos as filler. The reason I'm saying this is because this is how a lot of people in the community feel right now. If you look at the Sylph Road, the Pokemon GO subreddit, there have been a lot of posts from people saying the same thing or echoing similar sentiments. And I say it because Niantic needs to know. And at this point, I'm sure they probably do know. But Niantic does watch these videos. What's up, guys? I see you. So I just wanted to say publicly, can you just throw us a bone here? Let us know. Like a hint. I know it's hard. There's a lot of hoops you guys have to jump through. But I'm just, at this point, waiting for the next major update to the game. I will continue to play. If any big news comes out, I'll let you guys know. Obviously today there was some interesting research to share regarding raids. I mean, I thought it was interesting. I like knowing the mechanics of the game and how everything works behind the scenes. So that kind of stuff we can definitely talk about. If there's anything you guys want to know, please ask in the comments. We can talk about it. But in the meantime, please don't be too upset if we enter another period of not so much Pokemon Go and more daily life vlogging here on the channel. And while we're on the subject of different types of content, my ABGT video will finally be dropping tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., around the same time that I upload tomorrow's video on this channel. That ABGT video on my second channel, my personal channel, will finally be live. So make sure to subscribe over there and watch it as soon as possible, because, I don't know, I guess it helps when you watch videos as soon as they get posted. That's kind of the way the YouTube algorithm works right now. That's kind of the reason why we get so upset and worried when YouTube doesn't send out notifications to our subscribers. Anyway, little rant over. Like I said, I'm not super excited about Pokemon Go right now, but it will get exciting again, I promise. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel. Are you bored? Are you tired of the same legendary raids? I know people aren't really raiding Suicune over in Europe because it's Suicune and it's not even as good as Vaporeon. So in the meantime, yeah, what are you doing? How is the game for you? What are you doing to stay interested? Let me know, and thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.